Minecraft is a game with boundless potential, especially if you combine it with multiplayer. When a server begins, no one knows what direction it may be taken, no player will know their outcome, and no one can predict when or how the server will eventually end. But what if this wasn't the case? What if you could decide the outcome? What if no matter how many servers it took, no matter how many years it took, you had decided a fate for yourself and would do anything to achieve that fate? Whether you wanted to become the best builder, the best fighter, or the best farmer, if you put enough time into your goal, you would surely achieve it. When I started playing Minecraft SMPs, I had no clear goal in mind. I was like any other player. I started out just playing a server with my friends and I had no idea what would happen. But over time, I developed a goal that no matter what, I would accomplish. This all started when the server I was playing on was hosting an event to obtain the server's only Shulker Box.
No!
We're having a horse.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
What?
Ah, Beaves has instantly put himself on fire.
Shit, so
I'm messing up!
Oh my god.
I'm dying!
as the event began, we all rushed off to a set of coordinates which were put in the chat. I thought this would be pretty simple, however, I didn't know how many twists and turns this route would take. I really wanted this Shulker Box as I could have more storage in my ender chest. That was it. There was no evil intention beside wanting more storage. However, as the event played out, things began to change.
Oh, what an ass.
Wait, is it underwater?
I'm only going to talk Windy from now on, by the way, so I'm going to mute up.
No.
Oh, it's in an obsidian.
The Shulker Box was in an obsidian box, so I quickly blocked myself in so I could mine in. However, I didn't realize I had mining fatigue, which I then realized to be a big mistake. Luckily, I was able to pearl out, so then I went to get milk to get rid of the mining fatigue.
That's because you're mining the wrong hole.
Oh.
Ah.
Cornerstone, okay, fuck it. However, it wouldn't be that easy. That was the wrong Shulker Box. In fact, we were told that it may be in the nether. So I quickly built a nether portal in order to get an advantage over the other people.
Why are you making an end? Oh, that's smart.
There's no way it's in this fucking lava lake. Why have I just heard some magic? Wait, so it was. Oh, it actually is, isn't it?
Fuck.
Oh! Please be the right one this time. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Is it on the roof?
Oh, you're taking the fucking mic. With it likely being on the nether roof, I had to scramble to get up as quickly as possible. I'm gonna say having efficiency 5 really does help. Right, where's that? So, 640? Wait, it's not. It's over here. I'm an idiot. No, you bitch. There's no way. I'm stuck. With me being stuck in the bedrock, it seemed like my fate was sealed. The only way I could possibly get out was if my friend Kalari could break the ladder I was standing on. Kalari, are you underneath me?
Yeah.
Can you break the ladder, please? Thanks, because I'm gonna die. Well.
Can I just input as to why that's happening? Remember, each of the Shulker boxes so far have had a piece of bedrock beneath them, so you're mining right under where it should be.
Having used all my pearls to try and escape, I scrambled a trade of piglins to get some more.
Come on.
Oh, okay. I just collected 11 gold for nothing. However, it was too late. Kalari, someone I had seen as a friend and an ally, had taken the shulker box from right under my nose. Someone who knew how much I wanted it had taken it from me. It seemed like his greed had got the better of him. So there was only one thing I could do. Kill Kalari.
Why do you have permanent glowing things? Is that from my arrows? I swear you already were glowing.
I pulled out the wrong bow.
No. No, I'm stuck.
Nah, neon crystal people kidding me. But why are you taking the box? You said you weren't going for Kalari.
I wasn't gonna go for it, but then you tried to kill me.
What? How did I try to kill you? I couldn't pearl on top of the nether.
Yeah, I'm more like you tried to kill me.
I did not. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Can I withdraw from the event and be brought back to spawn? I'm so lost.
No! No! Frosty, here, have the box. Have the box.
Yo.
After all that fighting, Kalari gave me the box? I was really confused. Maybe I was wrong about him. Maybe he wasn't so evil after all. Maybe I had just gotten the wrong idea about him. Or maybe he just simply changed his mind. All these questions raced through my mind, but soon I would get my answer. Maybe I wasn't so wrong after all. Oh shit.
Why did you expect the thing with this?
Oh fuck, what? Didn't realize you were going. Getting all that bad. Hi. Oh, I didn't hit. You behind me in my fucking box.
Go, go, go! I don't want to place blocks around spawn. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm sorry about your phone.
I have to win a fight. I'm not gonna win a fight.
Yeah, true.
Congratulations, Frosty has won the event. Please pass me the Shulker Box. Everyone stay back, Bess. Everyone stay back. Thank you very much.
I had did it. I had obtained the Shulker Box, and having gotten it, I reflected on what it took me to get it. I had fought my own friends and went through a long, hard journey in order to come out on top. Suddenly, the feeling of having something others didn't was so good that I never wanted it to stop. It felt that suddenly I wanted more than being the average player. I wanted something more valuable, something that to me became more and more valuable than those very friendships, and that set me on my quest for infinite power. I didn't know it at this time, but this quest would shape me into the person I am today and take years of my life to complete. My first step in this quest was to put myself into a position of power. After the Shulker Box event, Kalari and myself put our differences aside and formed a trio of the strongest player on the server, MXD. With the server's mayor elections coming up, we decided that Kalari running for mayor would be a great way to solidify ourselves into positions of power. All we needed was for him to win the vote. But quickly before we get into the elections, I would like to ask you to subscribe. The videos I create take a long time and some projects span over months or even years. By watching this video this far, you've shown me that you enjoy my content. So if you wouldn't mind clicking that little subscribe button, it would really help me out and motivate me to create more videos just like this one. Anyways, back to the elections.
Okay, so two on each side, please. Okay, everyone. So the moment you have all been waiting for, you don't have to mute anymore. You do not have to mute anymore. I want to hear cheers as everything.
Yo.
Okay, so let's begin. So I'm not going to give the vote count until the final vote, as everyone will be re-voting for the final candidate. But I would like to formally announce that the top two candidates that are moving forward into the debate stage are number 1, Obsidian Hourglass. Congratulations.
Yo, let's go.
Very good, very good, very good. Secondly, we have the next most voted candidate, which is Kalari _. Congratulations, Kalari.
Nice.
Let's go.
These two had such a large majority of the votes. It was very clear to see that you were the favourites. Congratulations. Now, if everyone could please, aside from our top two candidates, return to the bench. Babes and Bez, thank you.
The next part of this is largely boring. Both candidates had great debates, and then we had to vote for the one that we preferred. Obviously, I voted for Kalari.
I have the votes. If I run this command. Votes. Okay, I have the list here. Okay. Right, well, Autumnbury's vote was also taken into consideration. They DM'd me to let them know who they would like to vote for. With a winning vote of 4-2. Our new mayor for the Speed SMP official of the 12th of December, reigning until the 11th of January 2022, is Kalari. Congratulations, you are the new mayor of the Speed SMP. Please come up and give a short speech.
So as we talked a lot about was violence around spawn, and from people and from my own experiences, I have heard that there is going to be an assassination attempt on someone throughout spawn. Frosty and MXD, would you like to come up to the podium for me? As I said, I was going to create enforcers of the law, and these two people will be MXD and Frosty. If you just don't mind putting on your armor for me. Unfortunately, this assassination attempt has broken some of the laws before, and will have to be dealt with. I'm also implementing a system of canon lives. Everybody will have 3 canon lives, and if you kill someone through a canon way, you will obtain their life as they lose 1. For example, if I killed someone and they had 3 canon lives and I had 3, they would go down to 2 and I would obtain a second, or I would obtain another canon life, meaning I will have 4 canon lives.
Again, this speech was largely drawn out, but eventually we got on to the real meaning of the mayor elections. We were going to blow up the church as our first act in power.
Back up.
Why?
I'll be forced to take Ossity's canon life, so back up. MXD, if you will.
Of course, Clara, please step forward a considerable distance.
This is what happens when you break the rules of spawn. From here on out, we will instruct peaceful and work together to create and build upon the spawn utopia. Did I make myself clear? The church was tainted by aggression and pain, and from here on out, it is the reign of the Herfperfs. Someone tidy up this mess.
Yes, babes? Clara, with your permission, may I slaughter?
There's no way. Surely not. Like, free diamond. I'll take that
As
one.
an example, the first analyzed Babes has 2.
Was that the assassination they were planning?
Surely not.
Oh,
I hope not. I was expecting a challenge.
shame.
Getting power was great, however, it was short-lived. Clara went away for a few days and left MXD in charge. Little did he know, this would be one of the biggest mistakes he would make. MXD instantly disbanded the cabinet and ruled as a dictator. At this time, a new nation was being set up called Frosthelm, and MXD's first order in power was to declare war on Frosthelm. Naturally, I didn't agree with this, so I decided to meet with the members of Frosthelm to join their side and fight against MXD. The outcome of this meeting was that Kalai was now reinstated as Mayor of Spawn since he had returned, MXD was exiled and I was now a member of Frosthelm. However, MXD wasn't happy about this, and soon paid a visit to Frosthelm to talk to its leader and myself.
What's happened towards Spawn region?
I think I've heard rumours.
What kind of rumours?
You already know these rumours because you're a part of them.
So they're not rumours, they're true.
That's me assuming that they're rumours.
Yeah, well,
You've kind of changed them.
Well, me and Kalari's views, we didn't exactly see eye to eye on a few things, and
Yeah.
let's just say things may escalate in the future.
You are talking to the people you started a war with.
Nah,
Because
not for us.
Kalari was gone.
Yeah, but that was for other reasons that, don't exist anymore. It's very different. This isn't a country anymore, right?
I mean,
Um,
it is.
I mean, it kind of is.
Well, is Bez here?
He's not here right now. I don't know where he is, but he's
It's
here.
even on.
Larry gave us permission to have him back, which is how I found out about the rumours.
You know what? I'll let that slide. Because I have other plans for people in Spawn in the next coming days, and that's actually why I'm here. Talk to you guys. I will be 100% honest. Do I think I'm the strongest person on the server? Of course, that's proven obvious. But you two are very powerful. I think we could both all agree. you two have a lot of skills, and with the upcoming plans, I would much rather have you guys with me than against me. Not for the reasons that I particularly fear you or anything remotely like that, but it'd just be a lot, well, more fun and easier, less complicated should you be on my side. What do you guys say to that proposition?
It's clear you need our help, you just don't want to admit it. And you are obviously scared of us, and you don't want to admit that. So get out of my country, I can't bother with you.
That's a shame. Frosty, do you agree?
Yeah, like, yeah, what you did here with even whenever I was on your side, it was just wrong. There was no reason to start a war with a whole country just because something one person did, and you've came here for two people's help, not the country that stands together. So I agree that you should just leave.
That's a shame. Well, in that case, I will not be seeking your assistance in the future. However, be careful with Spawn. Should you know, pledge some sort of allegiance or alliance with Kalari on any matters in the future that go against me, I think you'll find that you will regret your decision. Hope to see you around, of course. Around here, obviously, not near Spawn, because, like I said. Anyway, but yes. I respect your decision. I do. Is it stupid? Of course, but I respect it nonetheless. Have a nice day with your country. Tell Bez I said hi. I look forward to seeing him soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. And with that settled, MXD left. However, what he had to say was pretty interesting. We knew he was planning something at Spawn, just not what exactly. So instead of listening to our enemy, we made an alliance with Spawn and made sure to be there when he and his two mercenaries were rumoured to show up.
Wait, what the fuck? Ha!
What the fuck? Oh, holy TNT.
This isn't going very well!
Hello guys, it's
Whoa,
me! Celebrations to our mayor, Kalari, on an absolutely incredible turn.
It was time. They had arrived, and they were starting to blow up Spawn. So, we needed to retaliate. We needed to fight back.
It's your friend. Yes, keep chasing boys, it's working very well for you. Very good coordination, very proud. Good job, keep it going. Yeah.
And after I got the quick drop on the first mercenary, I started gunning for the next one.
Oh guys, there's nowhere near enough TNT, I'm a bit disappointed.
I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
Right. Oh guys, watch out!
Babe, you're not doing too well there, are you? Come on, babe.
I'm too fine. Osity. God, you're really not having fun there.
And just like that, I had easily taken out both mercenaries, now turning my focus to MXD himself.
Anyone have an idea of my good friend Osity is by any chance? Because that would make my life a lot easier.
I wouldn't worry about Osity.
Guys, you're really disappointing me here. Come on.
Oh, you back? I wouldn't have done that. You motherfucker!
It's really going. Oh god, you guys are boring. What are you doing?
It was a fake out, stupid! I won't go and let you get the chance, fool! Okay, this isn't a fake out, hold on. Oh, the fucking gods.
One thing I forgot to mention is that MXD had one-hit custom-coded guards, which I kept accidentally triggering because I was using a multi-shot firework crossbow. I didn't think much of it at the time, but little did I know this would be my downfall.
Gap? I think those gapples would indicate otherwise, could we?
Fucking guards are so annoying.
Why?
one job.
No, the guard.
After I received my first death on the server, spawn was destroyed. MXD threatened Frosthelm next since we had helped spawn in the war. In this time of need, I felt truly powerless, and at this moment, the leader of Frosthelm paid me a visit.
Alright, I'm gonna cut to it. I want your life.
Why?
I'm the closest one to being on MXC's level. If I lose a life, that means I'm much weaker than him, and I need the lives. I'm only on 3 and he's on what? 6? That's
No,
double
he's on
that.
9.
He's on 9 now.
His hasn't been updated if you check.
He's on triple mine.
Yeah, and
So
I
I need to try
4.
get any. I need to try get any access lives that I can.
So if I give you mine, I'll be on 3 and you'll be on...
4.
Yeah.
But if I'm with the extra life, I'm slightly stronger. I mean, I'm closer to win.
Okay, I'll do you a deal.
Go on then.
Help me get the stuff I lost back, and you can have mine.
Alright.
And you can get it up front, but you have to help me over the week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that includes... Well, I think there's... I'll get the achievement things back, but I need...
I'll do the silk. I can do the silk touch pickaxe.
Oh, well, I need the pickaxes, axe, gaps, obviously. But other than that, I'll work on the armor, but it's
I've got
basically...
loads of gaps. I can do the tools.
Yeah, the armor is like, I need like, I need to get my, I need one thing to prot 4 because the leggings are only prot 3. And I need 2 thorns books, but other than that, the armor's basically finished.
Alright.
Okay,
Put your shit away.
I'll put it in this top chest.
I'll write
set my spawn
I'll
there.
write a book about it later.
Yeah,
I've got a book already.
I don't.
Doesn't one shot you?
One
Fucking
heart.
shite bag, mate.
You don't have the Ares axe.
I don't, you're right.
Despite me giving Kobo my canon life in return for helping me re-gear, I wasn't happy about it. I knew if I hadn't died today, I wouldn't be in this situation. If I wasn't so powerless I could stand up for myself, but no, I was just a right-hand man, a second in command, and in this situation all I could do was accept that and prepare for the war to come.
You see, war was always just around the corner on the Speed SMP, and this was usually derived from MXD's hatred and grudge that he held against Bezuli, a main member of Frosthelm, and a week prior to the engagement happening at Frosthelm, Spawn was brutally blown up by MXD and his 2 mercenaries. So, during housing these Spawn members at Frosthelm, MXD said he would return. With server-wide war on the way, everyone at Frosthelm was rapidly preparing for this war, and this is how it went. We got everyone geared up and equipped, but the only problem was, we had no idea when MXD and his 2 mercenaries were actually going to attack us, so we were waiting on edge for what felt like forever, but suddenly, it all happened. That is true.
Are they coming from the Nether?
Yeah, but
little
they
bit.
have a back end portal, so they do.
Yeah.
There's TNT block up beside the big tower.
What?
There's a block of TNT beside the big tower.
Here. Where?
Where are they?
They're near the sword, they're near the sword.
Are they? Oh fuck!
Oh, I'm getting killed.
Remember who to focus on. Keep a strategy.
Man, why are they running?
Accent, get accent, get accent.
Oh my wolves, man!
I think that's MXD placing TNT.
On the quick drop accent.
Yeah, it is. His balls OP. Bro.
Quick, kill accent, kill accent. Whoever this
Oh
is,
wait,
just
I'm
hit me.
hitting someone.
You're hitting me. Kill accent,
You're hitting me, Mac. You're hitting me.
kill accent, kill accent. He's popped a god apple, so he has, he's popped a god apple.
I'm getting hit. I'm killed. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Hill, have you got you've got a totem of undying, right?
Stop hurling, Accent.
Accent
In the hole.
No way! I'm stuck. Someone's down the hall. Well, that's fun.
I've got 2 of them on me.
Fuck. This box.
The wither skeleton, the wither skulls. You need to go down the hole and get the wither skulls. We've lost them all.
I'm going now.
Someone's also down there.
If I drop down there with a totem. What? They're not spawning!
Yeah, Accent, stop
spawning?
running.
Use a different one then.
Hasn't spawned.
Accent's low. Come here, Accent.
Oh, little bastard. I've got nothing. They've stole everything.
I have stuff on me.
Hello.
Okay, my strength's on it.
Hello. Someone invisible here.
Yeah, it's me. I have 3.
Stop running, Accent.
This, whoever this is low.
You can kill Accent. You can kill Accent, I'm alright.
Oh, he's good at, his reach is high, man.
Let's go! Oh, I'm in attack.
I crystalled him. His shit's broke, his helmet's broke. He's dead.
Who is? Who is?
Accent, his helmet broke.
Oh shit, where is it?
On me, on me. I'm on top.
Where? I'm on top.
Leggings broke, boots broke. His shit's breaking.
I've been out here.
No, I didn't know this at the time, but this person was actually hacking and using an auto totem. So what you're about to see is a human firework.
Come up.
Oh, I'm stuck on shit.
Where did Guna run?
Don't let him go! Don't let him go! Don't let him go!
Pop them again, pop them again. We popped them so many times, he keeps popping. Come on. Yes! Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
We're so
Let's
good.
go!
Come on.
Coming, Turbo.
Oh, I see. Yo,
Okay, the wither on me.
Oh! That shot me up! Ah!
the other guy's running, he's running.
I can't see nothing
I
right
don't know
now.
where they went. He ran away. Somewhere.
It's on my shit.
That's babes. We're all getting hit by our withers.
Can't be helpful.
We're getting hit by our withers and they run away.
I think it's just. I think we're the only ones down here. Unless
Yeah, I
they've
think
gone
they ran
invisible
away.
to the side.
So that was it. They ran. We thought at this point that we had won the battle by making them flee and hoping that they wouldn't return. But we couldn't have been any more wrong. And yo, Accent's here. He's got TNT.
Oh, wait, don't kill him.
Don't kill him. Yo, they're here. They're putting withers down and Viz.
Where?
Accent, take the boat.
More damage to us than they are them.
Yo, this little bitch is trying to kill you, Kobo. I've got you.
Yeah, help me!
I'm helping you. Yo, he's trying to ping me.
Spawn the wither.
I have to roll. I'm still gonna die. Oh, I didn't die.
Yo, they're getting hit by their own thing.
I have loads.
Who else? 8,
Do you have pearls?
I have 3.
I'm gonna kill that fucking wither!
Can we get back? Is there anywhere safe we can move them down here? Get away from the withers?
Are you not up yet?
No.
Look, Accent has the boat.
I know he's trying to kill me, but they're not that good.
I've managed to get up the top.
Oh, I'm getting hit by 2 people now, for fuck's sake. My strength spawns.
Who are the two people fighting in the barn?
That was me and someone else. I don't know who.
Me and Frost. I'm Nick Kobo.
Ah, I got strength back. Let's end this fight quick. I don't know who you are, but we're gonna keep going.
So I had a lag spike and I went from full hearts down to
Alright.
Yeah, because he fucking hit you, man.
I crystaled them.
I know where Action is since the room is falling, so I don't know where anybody else is.
This is MXD. MXD's on the pit.
I crystal someone twice. I don't know who.
Who are you hitting? Who's this? Oh, I'm dead.
Me, I have a crossbow. Babes, don't hit me. Babes is me.
Squirrels.
I'm on the island.
I don't know who this is. They're killing Clara. It's probably next day if they're killing Clara left.
Who's chasing me up to the fucking...
Accent's chasing this invis person. Their Accent's fighting for us.
Yeah, he is. He killed him.
Shit. Okay,
Compliment. Oh, with the fucking... Girl, I'm doing... Push it up. Half help. Not bad.
Oh, crap.
I'm here.
I'm hiding there.
That's low.
I have no idea how low it is. Quick.
Let's go.
Do you need anything?
Stop fighting, otherwise Beers is dead. Everyone, this war started because yous would not give up Bez. Now, that's obviously a very stupid decision, if I do say so myself. So here's the deal. Bez, you come up here and let me kill you in front of everyone, and I will not finish Babes off. We're both in one cannon life. Are you gonna let me kill him? Or not?
Things Bez is having a little struggle.
I kinda can because your little friend here is beating the shit out of me.
Guys, can you just kill that window with me, please? Bez, what's your decision? You or Babes?
I will gladly sacrifice my life for Babes.
Alright, if you'd like to come over here.
But I really do not want to give my life to you in specifics.
If you waste my time, I'm just gonna kill and get over here. Actually, Bez, I have a better idea. Let's teach what happens when you cross me in the first place.
No!
What the fuck?
Oh.
Why?
To imagine. It all keep... Don't bother fighting Clary. I'll just kill Bez too. Oh my god. Wait, what?
Are you happy now?
Wait, what? Wait, Babes?
You just fall for the same trick twice, are you serious?
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
What?
Babes. Babes, are you okay?
What?
Oh no. What the fuck?
What's going on?
Not again.
I did.
What the fuck?
What?
MXD, what have you done?
I've not done anything.
Well, you fucking did!
You've just done what the fuck?
Who the hell is this?
Wait, that's...
Kuba, where are you?
Okay!
Accent Gunu with me. Accent Gunu with me. No.
Hold on!
Take it away.
Right now, we're dealing with something much bigger than you three little fucking bastards. So we're
Well, I don't know if you can tell, but this white person saying that we're going to die soon, Kobo.
What the fuck?
They're coming.
This is
No, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. This is...
Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna get. I don't know what's going on. We're getting moved, but guys, there's something coming. Positions, no. No.
What do you mean position? What do you mean positions? Kobo with me! Kobo with me!
Well, I don't know if you guys can
Be me and you always.
last a bit longer. Get to different areas to keep up the cut on the walls. Go.
Get to the beacon.
Kobo inside, the manor.
Do you guys see anything?
Get your parrot. Get anything you need. Down. Get in the control.
Up here. Axon, are you good? Axon, are you okay? Yes. Guys, circle the perimeter. Look around for anything coming this way. Quickly.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. Be prepared.
Guys, get ready. This thing's helping
Do you
us.
know
I don't know what it is, but 60
anything you
seconds.
need?
If you look like you're gonna die, pull away quickly. We have 60 seconds to stay alive. Do not die.
Put your fucking your things there. You have pearls for me? I have only.
Yeah. Here, take the pearl. Take the pearls.
Block the door.
It's fine.
Alex, where are you?
I still have a bunch of totems. I'll be fine. Right now.
What? They're close.
Okay. That cheeky little half-ton.
Guys, they're nearby. Quickly.
No, my sword. Humans? Wait, they're not human?
I'm not human.
They're not human. What?
They aren't human.
10 seconds, guys.
What's going on? Stay together.
Stay.
Guys,
Right
stay.
by me.
Quick.
Right by me. Get in your seat.
What do you mean?
What the fuck?
And after the war, no one had won. We were all transported to a new land, and the server as we knew it was gone. For the next 2 years, I played Minecraft servers and never made any big strides towards my goal. Sure, things had happened, but overall I was becoming washed and I had lost something I once had. I was a feared Minecraft player, but that was over 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago, people were scared of me and I was always regarded as one of, if not the best player on the server. People will be scared to fight me because I dominated the playing field with my PvP skills, tactics, and ability to grind gear like no other player. Back then, I slaughtered servers, defended bases, and always fought with honor no matter what I came up against. I defeated literal cheaters who used auto totems, illegal items, and more. I escaped unfair fights where I was outnumbered and undergeared, as well as putting in a good fight, and I won events where the whole server was out to kill me. I saved nations from inevitable demise and manipulated whole servers into putting myself into positions of power. However, that was 2 years ago. Nowadays I've lost all my respect, I suck at PvP, and I'm no longer the feared Minecraft player I once was. So when I joined this Minecraft server, I decided my goal would be to become the most feared Minecraft player once again. I knew the task I faced ahead wouldn't be easy. I was already at a disadvantage as I started the server a week late due to being on holiday and therefore was already at a gear deficit. That is when I realised in order to become Minecraft's most feared player, I would need to complete the following goals. With the first one being that I would need to build a base and max out my gear. The first step was pretty easy. I found a village in an acacia biome a little from spawn and started to trade with the villagers. After mining some diamonds... Nice. Right, I'm gonna make an enchantment table and a chest plate. I think I'm enough for a sword and an axe too. Nice. Chest plate. Okay, nice. Then I did some enchanting. And then mining netherite. Yes! Oh my god. 2. Let's go, I have enough pieces of ancient debris. Let's go. Okay, boom, bam, bop. There we go, full netherite. Let's go, bro. I had obtained god armor on the server. This would prove to be pretty useful for my upcoming tasks, as now I could defend myself from any possible threats. Since I completed task number 1, I decided to move on to my next task, being that I would need a form of leverage to use to dominate the server with. At first, I had no idea how to do this, as so far there had been nothing the whole server really clung on to. I could take a person's pet or items, but this only proved to be leverage against one person. I needed an item which I could use to have power over the entire server. That's when the perfect opportunity arose, when the server was hosting an event the following week. In this event, the server was going to decide whether to warn an incoming ship using the beacon at the spawn's lighthouse. During this event, I realized that the whole server became attached to the idea of warning the ship rather than leaving them.
Oh, he's obsidian and...
Oh, fuck, guys! There's white glass everywhere.
Oh! He's white!
Fuck!
After realizing this, I thought it would be the perfect idea that once the event ended, I would steal the beacon, and this way I could use it to have leverage over the entire server, as they all cared deeply about this beacon and what it stood for.
Buddy.
I like blue faces, so I took his
Oh, fuck! Hold on.
Yes, I got spawn punch beacon, bro. Let's go. Alright, that's safely in my hidden chest. And I can now use that as a form of leverage on the server. I'm so happy, bro. With the beacon being safely stored away in my base, I now had a form of leverage to use over the server if I needed to. So I moved on to task number 3, which was that I would need to prove I was a worthy player by obtaining a monopoly on the server. I originally had the idea to make a sort of farm to sell items to other players and get a monopoly that way, but I got a much better idea when the server added custom bosses which drop custom items. You see, to summon a custom boss, you need a unique summoning item which you get by a chance drop when performing a certain task. I chose the mining skill set, so for the server's first boss, Arachne, when I mined coal, I had a chance to drop the mining summoning item. If I placed this and defeated the boss, I would get a unique mining class only drop. This is where the monopoly came in. Only mining class people can obtain mining class drops, and since the majority of the server picked combat and farming classes, I was one of only 2 server members who picked mining. The other server member was a lot less geared than I was and therefore couldn't defeat the custom boss as easily as me, so I effectively held a monopoly over the mining gear over the entire server. This meant I could charge whatever price I wanted for the gear, as to get the new best armor on the server you would need to combine all 3 skill sets, unique armor set. It was important for me to get this armor and also use this opportunity to drain other members' resources in trades, so I did exactly that.
I'm like 9 for the poison, yeah.
Alright, someone else on good. He's on Parker. Parker, don't run too far away, otherwise Navarro dies. Yeah, Navarro's on. Okay. When Arachne's on you, just don't go too far away. Oh, shit.
Wait.
Run.
Okay. Go at 5, Parker, so you don't run too far because you're way too far. Okay. Yeah, don't run as far as that, Parker. Oh, good job, brother.
That's insane. First luck, he is the worst luck.
Yeah, that was rough.
How many times is that already? That's like
We're killing boys. These little boys.
Does anyone?
So after grinding Arachne, I managed to obtain some of the best items on the server.
Congratulations, bro.
Let's go, I got the helmet, let's go.
Job.
I'm a pieces.
No fucking way. I'm not getting these boots.
Yes, I got the fang. Let's go. I'm not gonna let myself die right now. Oh my god, I got it. Let's fucking
He fucking got it. He fucking got it.
The best armor on this server for PvP is called the Unwoven armor, and after fighting Arachne around 100 times, I had obtained 4-star Unwoven armor, which granted me an extra 3.5 hearts, which would be incredibly useful as I could now withstand much more attacks in battle. Since I had also used my mining skill to trade and to achieve this armor faster than the majority of the server, I knew I had succeeded in obtaining a monopoly on the server and could now move on to task number 4. However, there was a problem. The next task was that I would need to complete a task to prove I was above above other server members in skill level, and I was left somewhat confused on how to do this. At first I thought I could be the server's only immortal player, but then this happened.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I told you! I fucking knew it.
Bro! Since that didn't work, I decided to make a wall of enchanted diamond armor sets as backup gear in case I lost my main gear sets. But this really wasn't that impressive, as anyone could still do this. I needed something that only I could hold, something that would solidify my name in other players' minds as a player to fear. However, it was at this point that this video kind of took a bit of a turn for the worse. It was now exam season and everyone had pretty much logged off for a while due to being too busy, including myself. For the next 2 months, the server was somewhat dead, and if I'm honest, I threw this video into the bin, leaving it to die knowing that if there was no one to fear me, I would never become Minecraft's most feared player. However, after 2.5 months, the server finally became active again. The only issue was that this did not necessarily solve my problem. I still had no idea on how to prove myself as a feared player, but then one day the perfect opportunity came along. The server added a new custom boss, stronger than Arachne, having much more lethal abilities and health than Arachne. Thanatos was officially the server's strongest boss, and the server owner said himself that soloing Thanatos is impossible, and that gave me an idea. An idea so great that it will be able to solidify my name as a player to fear. Soloing Thanatos, the unsoloable boss, would 100% grant me the respect I deserved on the server, as even the owner claimed it could not be done. I knew what I was about to attempt would be nearly impossible, but regardless, I set out on the almighty quest. That's really not ideal. I need to hit him more because he activates that thing every time I hit him. Why is he... Okay, right. Rise of the underworld. Okay, that's not good. Pop that. 5 minutes remaining. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill him. Like, before he heals up. Fuck, he's so low. I had died. Maybe the server owner was right. Maybe Thanatos really was impossible to solo. Maybe I should just give up and accept the fact that I will never be Minecraft's most feared player. No. No, that's not me. I'm not Minecraft's most feared player because I can outskill everyone and beat the whole server in a fight. I'm Minecraft's most feared player because I never give up. See while I play that as well.
Slicing the blood on the floor. Said, do you wanna cry with a cross? No, I don't. Why am I so violent? I don't even need to try. I said, just gonna let it fly. All your breaker. That's what they say. I can't listen till I'm dead. So look, I do is hurt, and I can't help it. I want something. Sold myself, so I just don't know. Got a couple close friends that sold myself, so I just get up to his throat, slicing the blood on the floor. So do you wanna crow the crows? No, I don't. Why am I so violent? I don't even need to try. I take this gun and let it fire. I heard all your fire, I leave you crying. Take my gun. They follow you cause you said so. Baby, this is big, I got an aim that you meant to. I want you to play with me cause I know you're gonna die.
Oh, that was a plot mistake. He's dead. No, I'm dead. Yes! No way. I had done it, and people were impressed, but I still wanted more. I wasn't feared enough yet, and people still thought of me as a shadow compared to the strongest player on the server. That's when I realized that for my last task, I would need to defeat the current strongest player on the server to reclaim my throne as the most feared Minecraft player. This would be no easy task. MXD overshadowed me in every aspect of the game. Gear, PvP, experience, and not to mention the fact he had a literal overpowered weapon dealing 16 attack damage with the same attack speed as 1.8 Minecraft. This meant that all the odds were stacked against me, which is why I had to do it, to prove myself as a feared player, to prove everyone who doubted me wrong and dominate the server. But I realized the only way I would be able to kill MXD was by using a trap. However, with him being the smartest player, I realized the only way I'd be able to trap him was by trapping the entire server. Then I could single him out and trap him, hopefully killing him in the process, ruling over the entire server. But again, I faced another problem. How do I lure the entire server to a trap? After some thinking, I had an idea. But first, I'm gonna have to let you in on a little secret. This...
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I told you! I fucking knew it.
Bro! Wasn't my first death. This was. Look at him. No!
No!
Oh, I'm fucking dead myself. Months ago, I decided to fake my first death to the entire server, which is why I showed you a fake staged death clip at the beginning of the video. Meaning I could use my real death as a way to create a riddle, which I could use to lure the entire server to a trap, killing MXD and reclaiming my title as Minecraft's most feared player. So with this idea in mind, I began grinding up every necessary resource for my plan. I will first need to write a riddle, which I would use to lure the entire server to my trap. And after some thinking, I realized the approach I would take to use my death to lure the server to my trap. You see, when I originally died, I was actually building a sky base with my friend Kobo. You may have seen Kobo throughout the earlier footage of this video, but he pretty much hasn't played the server in 3 months now. And considering he was my best friend on the server who I made countless memories with over the multiple servers we have played over the last 2.5 years, it was really upsetting for him not to be around anymore.
My
lava, my water.
Oh. Surely you just jump through it and it
Yeah, they
work.
both just jump through it into lava.
Go! Well, because I can't hit you.
He's still in the boat.
Me and Azura will sleep right now. Yeah, come on, Azura, let's sleep. Let's sleep, guys.
Guys.
I can't sleep, isn't it? It knocked us Hold on, I'm eating bread.
Yeah, got last hit.
Resistance, is it? No! It was my fist! Relax! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Fuck off, bro. Oh my fucking god!
No! Oh!
Fine. What, Sasha, You're such an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so slow. Did you just ender pearl?
No?
You just fucking
lagging.
teleported on my screen. I'm clipping that.
Still lagging.
I literally just watched. Made me realize that not only could I use this opportunity to kill my #1 enemy, but also to reunite with my best friend for one last time. When I died, me and Kubik constructed a grave with this message on it. At the time, we never really explained the grave to anyone on the server, so it had a lot of mystery surrounding it. This made me realize that if I used this grave as part of the riddle, it would for sure spark interest, as it would give the server the answers they were looking for. With that idea in mind, I quickly finished writing the riddle and began gathering the necessary resources to create the trap. I decided to make a massive obsidian box, thousands of blocks away, which would effectively be the server's coffin. To make this box, I would need over 6,000 obsidian, which on this server would take ages due to there being no access to the end dimension, meaning I would need to mine all this obsidian manually in the overworld, as I couldn't mine end pillars or make an obsidian farm in the end. But right before I started to build my obsidian trap, I got clowned on for the final time. Wait,
Bro.
who the fuck is the muscle?
Me.
Why are you the muscle?
Because I'm the strongest on the server.
That was it. That was the final straw. I will now build this trap, and I will make sure that the last thing I do on this server is kill MXD. Having him laugh in my face when I questioned if I could possibly be the muscle really pissed me off, because he claims himself that he is the strongest player, and I'm going to take that title away from him. I want this server to fear me, and I will stop at nothing to achieve that.
One slight issue I discovered when building is that I was using lots of obsidian. Now, I went and mined myself around 4,000 obsidian, but it was taking so long, so whenever I discovered that my good friend Kalari was able to give me around 2,000 obsidian, it definitely helped speed up the process. Last 2 blocks. Oh my gosh, last block. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like much, but this is around 6,000 obsidian mined out by hand in a server which has no end dimension. I'm gonna take a break because I've been playing for like the last 6 hours. And after taking a break, I decided to make a TNT minecart trap in the box, as it would be the most efficient trap to kill MXD with. I made the middle of the floor out of stone so the TNT minecarts would blast through it, and I made the rest of the floor out of obsidian. I also put red carpet so it looked nice and wasn't as suspicious. I then spawn-proofed the top of the box, built a pathway up to it so it looked professional, built a little stage inside of the box so I could give a speech, and also so I could hide the lever in which I would need to use to activate the TNT minecarts, and then also I left the doorway open so I could fill it in with obsidian whenever I was going to pull the trap. Now that the trap was finished, all I had to do was to place the beginning of the riddle at spawn so hype could be created around it, getting all the players online and still keeping my identity as the creator unknown. After setting up a floating island in an obvious location and placing a book on a lectern to the island, it wasn't long until server members started questioning the island and they were beginning to get curious on the answers that Skyman may have. Knowing this, I decided to enlist the help of my good friend Kalari to get an anonymous announcement in the Discord about the riddle so that we could arrange a time which everyone would get on at. Having completed this, I set up another island at spawn, giving a little information about the riddle just so players would understand when to arrive and what they're getting involved with. However, after doing this, a server member logged on and challenged me to a duel at spawn. I knew if I didn't accept this duel, then I would be seen as a coward and I would never regain my title as Minecraft's most feared player. But on the other hand, this player had a gear advantage over me. I knew if I accepted the duel and lost, all my hard work would be thrown away, but despite that chance, I accepted the duel. You see, not all hope was lost, and if I knew one thing, it's that against all odds I would always win, because I have one thing that no one has on the server. Quite frankly, I have the ability to lock the fuck in. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. How's this shield not getting to see this? Now that I had beaten that player, all I had to do was place all the books in place for the riddle. It is 3 in the morning. I've just built all the way up to this sky island that me and Coben built, and I placed the last book. This isn't the last book, but this is the last one I needed to place. I started it literally in March. No, it's in August. By then I'm gonna log off for tonight. So yeah. And then I prepared my kit for the following day. So I prepared my inventory full of pots, bow, arrows, pearls, totems, everything I would need, gaps, and I also prepared my ender chest with a full restock in case I needed it. Since my kit was prepared, I was ready and waiting for the event to begin.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
okay,
right. Because I was trying to see if the book had a name.
Oh,
right,
guys,
I already said it was called 2. Listen.
Right, okay. Right, 2 things. Number 1, like, does anyone have inventory space to like keep
I
all
do.
the books?
Yeah.
So not gonna lie, these guys were pretty clueless on how to get the riddle started and in general with some of the clues. So I did push them in the right direction, but eventually we did get there.
Oh.
Wait,
Well,
hold on. No.
Viva la vida!
No luring without the gang, guys. What are you doing?
Oh my god, yeah. Alright,
That's it.
congratulations. However, I'll take the book and bring it up so we can all read it. Congratulations, however, that was pretty easy. Perfect balance may be hard to achieve, but not to find. We Skymen believe that adding a new outlet to the realm would benefit those who ran through it. For days we were undiscovered, but one piece of infrastructure led our creations to be bestowed upon people of the realm. Your next clue can be found within that structure.
My fault, OG. Play real fast.
Wait, this
Oh yes,
there's literally a book at the kid.
This was reading it without saying.
Bad.
Wait, I found the book on the way over here.
What?
I found that book. I just thought. Oh.
Wait,
So
take
I'll
it
read it
off.
out. So
Wait, take it off and make sure it's the next one in the right order.
yeah, 4.
Okay.
4. All right, I'll read it out. I'll read it out because this page is getting annoying, and you guys can figure it out. I'm just gonna focus on reading it. Of course, a tire of
Give it
cake.
to me later, and I'll put it. And I'll
yeah.
put a screenshot.
How tremendous. One person may have built this tire, but another provided the blocks. That person lies very dearly to the people of this realm. We Skymen felt no different. Yeah, take your time, lads. I attempted to locate their home at one time to visit, but when I reached a nearby dock, my boat was taken by a strong current. I threw a clue about the ways of this world out of the boat. It must have landed somewhere near the dock.
So it's like that.
So it's in the water somewhere. It's in the water near Autumnbury South somewhere.
Or
Log entry. I think I found it. I spent days at sea, but I believe the secret we had been looking for was within ourselves this entire time. Cringe. I must make it back to the islands to bestow this information upon him. Hint, in the general area of the islands, you may find what you seek of. Alright. Log entry, 22nd. I believe this must be a cruel joke. Beneath what I once called home, there is a grave. My beloved, where has he gone? I needed to inform him of the tales of the sea and the power he has within himself. I hope he is still out there. I think I will look for him at a nearby desert.
No.
Where's a nearby
and
desert?
That's it. That is it. That is all we've got. Yeah.
Where is there a nearby desert?
I'm going to see you later, losers. I never found him in this nearby desert, but I did find this, a battle arena, a place where life is both born and lost. A specific entity resides within this dome. I heard I heard a man help to guide the people of this realm through the decline of said entity. I believe you will find your next piece of the puzzle where he may reside. Book 8. What the fuck? Right. We actually don't know what 9 is, to be fair. I don't know what sort of delinquent would decide to live in a sewer. The sky is a much better choice in my professional opinion, but regardless, you have made it this far, congratulations. You may be wondering when the secret will be revealed to you. For now, I shall keep it within myself. I need to test your strength next. Hint, I am the beginning of everything, the end of everywhere. I'm the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, when I wrote that clue, I thought it was hella obvious that the answer was the letter E. But for some reason, these guys really couldn't get that and literally resorted to using ChatGPT to figure the clue out. What did ChatGPT say?
It said the answer's E.
Wait,
It says...
Wait, no, it's true though.
Oh my god, it is the fucking E. Oh, no fucking way, it's the E.
But what is E? What is E in...
The speed house, the speed house, the speed house.
My new house for some reason a couple of days ago got a gigantic quartz E put beside it.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my
There's a lectern on top of it. There's a lectern on top of it.
Wait, where's your house? I want to see you.
Go to 600 minus 280. 600 minus 280.
Oh my god, it fucking is.
Did ChatGPT get that?
Yeah, ChatGPT. It says this riddle is a classic word puzzle and is often used to reference the letter E. In the context of Minecraft, it doesn't point specifically to an item, but rather plays on the fact that E is the beginning of the word everything, E is the end of the word everywhere, the beginning of the word eternity, and the end of the words time and space. Superb! The letter E, of course! I must say I'm incredibly impressed. So this next clue is simpler. A person within this realm was regarded an immortal player. One day this changed. Your next clue lies where that change occurred.
Correct me.
Wait, no, it's
Nah,
not.
we literally know where 10 is.
It's in the grave.
The final book. You have come this far, but can you figure this out? Read each book carefully. Your hint is the number 3. Good luck.
And with that, we were all eventually on our way to the final location. But as we were approaching, I started to think to myself, I'd gotten every one of my friends online, including my best friend Kobo. I had an amazing time helping him solve the riddles and just messing about as friends on a server. Did I really want to lead them all to a trap and kill them? Was this really what I wanted? Was this my goal? But I ran out of time. I couldn't think about it any longer. This was my goal. I was going to become Minecraft's most feared player. I would do whatever it takes. Everything was against me up until this moment, but now I have finally the chance to turn everything around and reach my true potential. So as we walked into the room, I began my speech. I am the dead Skyman. That is my grave, who you see below the Sky Islands, and that is in fact where my first death on the server lay. Kobin is the real Skyman. Kobo is the reason that I did this. You see, I wrote this Skyman riddle to give Kobin significance and so that he would come back on the server because I missed him. I wrote the riddle because I wanted people to be active again. I wanted the server to have a reason to play and look for something. And it worked. I got everyone online and I'm very happy with what I've done. I've done all of this in survival. I've had virtually no help, and other than a little bit from Kobin and Kalari, which I thank you guys very much for. But everything you see has been done in survival, obtained in survival. It took months of planning, hours of work, days of building, and yeah, pretty much everything you see here was done for those 2 reasons. Except, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't an ulterior motive. And with my speech concluding, it was now or never. Everything had led up to this moment. Months of work, months of hiding things from everyone. Multiple setbacks and everyone doubting my true ability had led to what was about to happen. And when I heard this...
Why is there so many entities?
I knew if I didn't pull the trap right now, they would find it. I knew what I had to do.
Just for now, 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 just for now. It's that time of year. Leave all our hopelessnesses aside. Just for now, till you stop right here.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Was this just a boy with horror?
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'm on the top. I'm on the top. Just
Allow
watching
me
my-
to.
these people.
I had done it. I had successfully killed MXD and multiple other members of the server. My trap had worked and I was now crowned Minecraft's most feared player. However, with all this came a price.
Oh, by the way, Navarra.
Yeah.
Yeah, see a boss for that one.
Bro. Nah, I just got banned. That's crazy. But after a week of begging the server owner, I was allowed to be unbanned once again. But whenever I got back on the server and went into my base, I was not expecting what I would see. What is this, bro? Silent Slam. So you thought you could outsmart me with your traps, but vengeance doesn't always come with fire and fury. Instead, I'll let you dance to my tune. What is bro yapping about? Your precious items are scattered far and wide, and if you want them back, you'll have to play my game. Bruh, no shot. I realized that all my precious items had been stolen from underneath my base whenever I was not able to play the server. I was infuriated. I had grinded so hard to get the best armor on the server and it was taken away from me during the time I was banned. I knew I had to get my revenge, but first I needed to recover my stolen items. One under 7, where no sword clashed and no blood was shed, a cunning snare left me cold and dead. Seek where the silence tells a tale of deceit. The steel you seek lies at your feet. Okay, bro's been on a rhyme zone. After decoding the rhyme MXD had left, I realized it was referring to a trap I had left in his newly built house. I realized that my first items that I'd be able to recover would be over there, so that was the place I went to next. I'm at the location of where the trap was. And it, ooh. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so I already get all of this back. That's crazy. Alright, let's read this one. 2 out of 7. In a place where the new begin to rise, below the earth, away from prying eyes. A fresh start hidden deep and strong. Your weapons wait where the new belong. That is so much more complicated than the original one. A place where the new belong. What's the new? That may be the Thanatos Arena, maybe? After deciding that the Thanatos Arena was going to be the next place I looked, I decided to travel there. But on my way, I was walking past the Arachne boss fight arena, so I decided to have a look there first, just in case it was referring to there, and I did not expect to see what I found. Wait. Hold up. Book. Wait, this is... Oh, I think I may have found one I was not supposed to find yet. Hold up, let me look. Okay, so yeah, I've just found 5 out of 7, so I still haven't found hidden arms. Okay, you know what though? I will take this, accidental find, but we now have this one as well. So let me read it. By the hand that took both lives in one, her shelter now holds what I won. In a place of refuge with no escape, the emerald armor hides in her faithful keep. I'm gonna be so real right now. What does that even mean? The only thing I can really go off for this one is by the hand that took both lives in one. Now, my trap accidentally killed someone else as well as MXD. And her shelter. Since I was unable to find anything at the Thanatos Arena, I decided to go and look for the answer to this book instead. Going off of her shelter, I thought that it could be at Autumnbree's house, another member of the server who I accidentally killed with my trap. So I decided to head there next. A chest. Okay, so this is another book, which is good. Okay, Dark Beacon. And we get this armor set this time, nice. In the depths where no sunlight gleams, where endless night holds darker dreams, among the hordes where creatures spawn, the light you seek is buried, not gone. Now, the fact that this is called Dark Beacon makes me think that it's in a server member called G2's base, because he sent a screenshot to me that showed that one of the books was in that base, so I'll go there next. Okay, so like I said, there is a book here, Death's Summit, and I get my shield and my sword back, which is great. Wait, I didn't even realize, I thought I was wearing this shield. believe I wasn't wearing the shield. I was wearing the other one. I don't know why I was. But anyways, so Death Summit. This should be, oh, what? 2 out of 3. Wait, so that's the answer to the other book that I could not find earlier. That's crazy. I would have expected this to be the answer to 6 out of 7. So what is the answer to 6 out of 7 then? So, 3. Above the world where shadows dwell, where death himself does often dwell. Right, nice ramming dwell with dwell. Climb to the peak where the breath grows thin, and find the charm where battles begin. The only thing I can think of, like, above the world would be, like, the cake staircase at spawn, maybe? But that doesn't have anything to do with where battles begin. So I climbed the cake staircase, only to figure out that there was nothing up here, and now I didn't know the answer to 3 out of 7 or 6 out of 7, so I was pretty stuck. Not being able to figure either of these out, it just led me into guessing random locations on the server that were well known. So the next place I went to was a famous building that had been made underneath the ground, which was to do with wardens, which I thought could be something to do with battles. So I decided to go there next. Please don't spawn a warden. Okay. It could be this. But I think this is just part of the... Oh no, it actually is it. There's a chest. Oh my god. Right. Reaping Rebirth. Now having opened this book, I realized this was not the book that I was looking for, and in fact the final book of the riddle. But it read, "You've done well tracking down what was lost, reclaiming your spoils from a careful grasp, but your journey isn't quite complete. The final piece, the chest plate you have noticed is absent, remains in my possession." So after reading this, I decided to open the chest and... Oh, bro, this guy. I don't want to read this just yet though, because I want to solve the other few ones first. So I'm gonna go and solve the rest of these, and then we can read this one at the end together. Oh my god. So basically guys, I have a theory that this answer to this book is on top of Thanatos Mountain, which could be right, it could not be right, but I'm willing to check it because I genuinely don't know. Yes, there's a chest. Right, so chest. Death Summit is 3. Is this 4? Yes, it is. Okay, right, hold up, let me just put this in here. Okay, I got a talisman back. So I just have, this is the last one I need to solve. Desert winds whisper of ancient fears. Oh wait, no, I've already got this one. Because I found it accidentally. I just didn't have the book for it. Wait, so I genuinely think I might be done. Hold up. Let me go back to my base real quick. Okay, I'm back at my base. And so, wait. Right. Let me go my / player real quick. So, Death Summit is 3. Desert Web is 4, Dark Beacon is 6. Yes. However, my happiness was short-lived. Whenever I was going through my belongings, I noticed that the form of leverage which I obtained in the form of a beacon in my previous video had actually been taken as well, and I had not found it through any of the books, meaning that actually I was missing one of the books and I wasn't finished yet. Apparently this leads to where my missing beacon is. But I don't understand, because generally all I could think of whenever I read that was to go to that build. Yeah, so I was really confused and I could not figure out where the answer to this book actually was, since it wasn't the build with the wardens. I had checked all over the overworld, so as a last ditch effort I checked the nether, but after that I was truly stumped. So I decided to ask MXD himself for a hint on where the answer to this book was. The hint he gave me was spawner, and I knew that he didn't know the location of my spawner, and since it wasn't where the other build was, where I knew that another spawner was, I figured it was in his own spawner. The only issue was, I had no idea where his base was. So I decided to look far and wide and spent a long time looking for his base, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So as a last ditch effort, I decided to look for our Discord to see if he had accidentally leaked his codes of his base at any point via a screenshot. This is when I struck gold, because I found a screenshot of him using the very spawner which I thought my item would be located at, and in the top corner he had his minimap turned on which had the coordinates, so I went to those to see if my item was there. Yes! I got it! It was in his spawner. No way. Right, so it was sitting on here like this. Bang. Shadowed Veil. Right, we've already found this. But if you want to read it, where darkness, spelled wrong, listens, and the ground speaks, in the lair where the bravest grow weak. Guarded by those who save their eyes, the armor of death lies in the shadowed light. Now we've already found that. As we know, it is in fact the warden building. Yes! The beacon is back. Okay, right, let's read this last book. You've done well tracking down what was lost, reclaiming your spoils from my careful grasp. But your journey isn't quite complete. The final piece, the chestplate you have noticed absent, remains in my possession. Well, we've seen that. If you want to create the Reaper armor set, you'll have to come to me. Only by offering a sincere apology for what you've done to both Autumn and myself can you earn it back. Redemption lies not just in the strength of your armor, but the humility of your words. Seek me out, and perhaps I'll deem you worthy of finishing what you've started. Alright, I'm gonna be so real right now. So, first of all, I put a trap in this guy's base because it was like a little joke, right? It was a 1-block piston fall trap, which had a pressure plate here and a piston on the door to a stalagmite, which had a place you could escape on this side and this side, just not here and here. So the fact that this guy died to that trap in the first place, after the fact the last video, or like 2 videos ago, maybe depending on when I upload this, it took me so long to kill him with such an elaborate trap, and then this tiny little trap kills him. Like, bruh, how does that even happen? And now he's gonna try and make me apologize for this puny trap whenever he could have just so easily survived it. But I need that chestplate, so I'm gonna have to do it. But then I'm gonna make up a plan so great, I will take everything that MXD owns. So with that in mind, I met up with MXD Spawn to give him the apology he wanted. Obviously, I killed you with a trap. You know, it was supposed to be a little joke, but understandably, you know, you took it a little further than that, and you took all of my items away and gave me a riddle to follow, and you know, somewhat it was pretty hard at points. Some of it was easier than others, but I have gotten the final book, and there's one missing item, which I believe you have, which is the Thanatos chestplate.
Correct.
And to get the missing item, you said that, you know, your armor can protect you so much, but the humility of my words will matter more. So in that sense, you know, completely out of the blue, there was no reason for me to trap you. So for the killing of you via trap in your brand new home, I deeply apologize.
I appreciate it. What about Autumnbury? Have you apologized to her?
I will apologize to Autumn and whenever they next get on in person, or I can send them a message on Discord. I personally would rather do it, you know, in game though, so I need to wait for them to get on for that.
And are you going to help her get her stuff back?
Yeah, I've already promised. I'm already beginning my
Yeah?
work on that.
Okay. That sounds good. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
And with that, I'd successfully solved Minecraft's smartest riddle, but there was one thing left to do. I needed to get my revenge. Right after this, however, the server ended. Seems to be a recurring theme, doesn't it? Right as I take a loss, the server ends so I can't recover. So when my next opportunity rolled around, I made sure that this server would end it all. I would finally get infinite power. This opportunity didn't take long to roll around. That was because I realized that every Minecraft server has its most powerful player. But not every powerful player becomes a corrupt dictator, especially not as corrupt and twisted as the dictator on this Minecraft server. However, when I had just joined the server, I wasn't aware of this. In fact, it was only after I'd been getting the bare minimum resources to survive, I ran into him for the first time. Oh my god, there's a player right there. Is he friendly? Is he friendly? Oh, I think he's gonna attack me. Wait. I think he's gonna attack me. Oh, I have like nothing. Oh, he's spotted. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Bro, I'm actually dead. Oh, bro, I literally just joined as well. Why did he jump me though? Like, I'm literally a new player. After being jumped by the Karambit, I was left confused as to why. I mean, I'd only just joined the server. What did he gain by killing me when I was only in iron gear? Still confused, I decided to make my way back to my items after he'd left to see if there was anything remaining. Little did I know by doing this, all my questions would be answered. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. Right. Did he leave all my stuff? Read the book. Okay. You may wonder why I killed you. Look inside the chest. You may notice something or some things missing. What? Oh wait, he took all my armor and left everything else. Wait, hang on, let me just... Alright. That's right, your armor. It is gone. You may wonder why. To put it simply, as the most powerful player on the server, I'm imposing a new rule. Every player except myself must wear gold armor. If you don't adhere to this rule, I will kill you on sight. However, there is a little twist. To spice things up a bit and cause chaos, every player kill you get upgrades your armor 1 tier, and every death you get downgrades your armor a tier, unless you're already wearing gold armor. Meaning, if you kill a player wearing gold, you can now wear iron, or if you die wearing diamond, you're now restricted to diamond. I assume you probably meant restricted to iron. I think I get the gist of it though. One last thing, someone has 1 week to kill me, or else this rule will stay forever. Kill me within the week, and you can change this rule. Enjoy playing my little game, the Karambit. Okay, well, that's not good. But, I mean, at least I kept some of my stuff, which is nice. Having read this book, I knew what I had to do. I had to be the one to take down the Karambit and end his rule of tyranny. It wasn't going to be easy, considering now I had no armor and was the furthest away from being ready to fight him as possible. But that wouldn't stop me. I had only 1 week to do this, so I knew I had to begin right away. I quickly went and mined enough gold to make a set of gold armor, as it was the best armor I could wear at this moment. So I literally grinded all night, and I made a nice base. Got some villagers down here, storage, potions, ender chest, been to the nether, got enchanted my armor and everything. I brewed loads of potions. I didn't want to have to kill innocent players, but I knew that once I had taken down the Karambit, I could restore peace to the server and make it up for them. So for now, a few sacrifices would need to be made. With this in mind, I went out to spawn in order to try and find my first target to get an armor upgrade. Alright, peek up. Let's go, I got him. I can wear iron armor now. Alright, let me dip out of here. I'll leave his stuff because I was kind of BM, but you know what? I needed the kill. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm surprised, like, he was wearing gold too, but I'm surprised. I literally quick dropped him, that's insane. Having gotten the first kill rather easily, I made some iron armor and went back out on the hunt for another upgrade. Yeah, so I can make some iron armor now, let's go. Bang, bang. Honestly, I need to enchant it, but we're making progress. That was when I ran into a player wearing full diamond. Oh my god, there's a crouching. Yo, I'm dipping. I knew by taking this fight I would be at risk of being reset to gold armor, but if I won the fight, I would not only be able to wear diamond armor, which would be essential for fighting the Krambit, but I also would have a free set to use. The only issue was that I had run out of time. He had made the first move. Now, I had to fight. Oh my, no, he's seen me. No way. Where he actually just pro spammed and died. Nice. Okay, wait, so I don't know, that fight felt really easy for someone in diamond. Oh my god, he had so many gaps. Dude, this guy was kitted out. Hang on, surprisingly, I'd come out on top and won the fight. I went back to my base and upgraded the armor's enchantments, and by this point I felt like I was ready to take on the Krambit. So, I called him out. Yo.
Yo.
Can you come to Swan on that server?
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
Almost a week ago, when I just joined the server, you killed me, and I was really confused as to why. But then it was revealed that you were instating a new rule where every player would be restricted to gold armor, and with every kill they could upgrade their armor, and with every death they would downgrade their armor. As you can see, I am wearing diamond armor, meaning that I have upgraded twice since then, getting 2 kills on the server and not receiving any deaths. You said in that book that I had 1 week, or any player had 1 week, to take you down and to prevent this rule from staying permanent. And no one else has been able to do it, so with time running out, I'm going to challenge you to a fair 1v1, no running, no traps, no nothing, and they're the only rules. The fight only ends when the other person is dead, and that's all I really have to say. Do you accept?
I do.
Okay. Well, with that, should we get started?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Get it?
I did not know you were gonna be in Netherite. Last time you were in Diamond, I would have added them up back.
Call it an upgrade.
Yeah, I got a few of those. Last time I died, he was a big fan. Another notch? Get down from there, buddy. You know you're going to lose, right?
No, I will keep fighting.
It didn't have to turn out this way. It was your choice to become so corrupt.
Hard corrupted me. You don't understand.
I do understand, but it won't be the same when I win. This server will be peaceful for all under my rule, even you. But for you to see that, you have to die first.
Although my protection is weakened, I'm still powerful. It's not going to be so easy.
It's okay for you to rest. Nothing else is required from you now. I will take over from here. It will be okay. I'm going to win this fight. Pop totem. Another pop totem. And finally, after years of trying, I became the most powerful player on a Minecraft server and gained infinite power. But if anything that this journey could teach me, it taught me that having this power did not mean I needed to be like everyone else who wielded it. It taught me that I did not have to be corrupt, I did not have to be a dictator, and I did not have to kill innocent players. In fact, the first thing I decided to do with my power is bring world peace to the server. Alright, well that's the book written. Where should I put this? I don't know. I'll make it look nicer, but for now. Oh, this'll do. There's a symbol of the peace of this realm. Peace.